Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be finally checking out and reacting to Felip's fake faces. I've been really looking forward to this. I'm a month behind. I'm a month behind on everything that I wanted to react to. Because if you guys didn't know, I got sick and I thought it was getting better and then I got sick again. I've still got a cough right now, so if I cough, I will try and cut it out if I can. But please bear with me in case I can't, like a mid thought or something. But yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know what we're gonna get. I really enjoyed obviously Bulan and Kanako. Both were really good songs. I'm really enjoying the different directions that all of the solos have gone. Like when you think of like SB19, it's like the Venn diagram um of all the like the members kind of together, and then watching them like go into their own spheres for their solos is really exciting. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into Fake Faces. Okay, I'm already loving the sound of this.
Don't tell me it's wrong, 'cause it's not.
Oh, I adore his vocal tone already. I know we're sorry, pause warning. I forget now to say pause warning. It's been so long. Pause warning. I pause because I have things to say. And I'm not just a nodding dog bobbing along, okay? I have things to say. Already, like, we're not even 8 seconds in. We're not even 10 seconds in. His vocal tone is already... Oh, I love it. Sorry, right. Also, I'm liking this kind of, like, quarry setting we've got so far. Abandoned setting. Maybe desert, actually. I thought it was a quarry because of the...
Wrong, 'cause it's not. I don't trust nobody and put up these walls. They just wanna use me until I'm dried up. Fake faces come.
Oh, the anger in that fake faces. It wasn't just... Oh, sorry. That was... so this song so far is clearly about, I guess, people that become friends with you or pretend to become friends with you in order to, as he says, use you for kind of whatever benefits you provide, whether that's financial, popularity, whatever. Oh, I'm liking this so far. I'm liking this. Sorry, we're gonna start from the beginning. It looks so cool.
It's wrong, 'cause it's not. I don't trust nobody.
Yeah, that's the quarry I was thinking.
They just wanna use me until I'm dried up. Fake faces come and go. Nothing's gonna save me. Feels like I'm
Oh,
crazy. I'm out on the run. There's no use in escaping. One day they love me, then they hate.
it's like pop punk. What's pop punk? I have no idea. It's like pop punk, pop punk, and like hip hop with the beat. Okay, this is, I love this. I love this. Also, I bet Felip had an awesome time filming these, like the car driving stuff, because it looks like he's actually filming it all. I don't know, like the shots where he's not in, if they got a driver, because they sometimes do that. But I bet he had a really good time.
Use me until I'm dried up. Fake faces come and go.
It's already in my head.
Feels like I'm finally going crazy.
That rhyme, it's good.
Run. There's no use in escaping. One day they love me, then they hate me. I'm never enough, and I try.
That's such a relatable kind of emotion to go through, I think. Never being enough. You know, you can not all relations are equal. Relationships are equal, friendships and stuff. Some relationships, obviously, because there's different types. You could you know, you could put in more effort than someone else, but the other person could, you know, could give effort back in their own way. You know, that's what I kind of mean. There's different types of relationships, but if they're not putting in the effort at all, and it's that one-sided kind of relationship, you know, it's incredibly draining to be on that side, because you're trying to put everything into it and you're trying to make the other person happy, And sadly and ironically, that's why I'm saying sadly and ironically, you're making yourself um unhappy by doing so, because you start, you can start leading onto that like self-depreciative kind of thought process and thought train. um and it can be, really exhausting. And there's obvious, and I wanted to kind of make, just before I carry on, I wanted to kind of make that distinction between like the low maintenance relationships and friendships versus those that are truly one-sided. Because like I know of people, and like they don't have to like message each other every day, and they don't have to talk to each other and keep up with each other like on a weekly basis or whatever, and then they'll maybe meet up or have a Zoom call or whatever, like once every kind of blue moon or whatever. And then when that happens, it's like no time has passed, and they're everything's going great. Um, and that's so different from what Philippe is talking about here, which it can be so damaging to a person's mental health, because if especially if you're the type of person that often reaches out, your confidence and stuff can be tied to that. I know when I was a kid, I so I'm autistic. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. For those of you that don't know, that might be checking out this video for the first time, I'm autistic. And when I was younger, I believed, because everyone tells you like if you're a good person, people will like you, and I took that kind of statement very literally, and I was like, well, I'm a nice person. Why doesn't this person like me? And I would kind of do what Philippe's talking about in this song, of kind of trying to give all of myself to someone who, and to people that didn't necessarily care, or view the friendship in the same way, or even view it as a friendship. Um, so I completely understand where we're coming from here. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this so far. Um, but yeah, users are never worth your time. Um,
They hate me, I'm never enough, and I try to give
that beat switch up.
want from me. This one-sided love is slowly killing me. So don't tell me it's wrong, 'cause it's not. I don't trust nobody, I put up these walls. They just wanna use me until I'm dried up. Fake faces come and go, and I don't.
I obviously I don't know Philippe personally, but why can I see this music video? And I might have said this during Kaneko, I can't remember. Because I can't remember, I can barely remember yesterday. Um, but why do I get the feeling that adult Philippe, adult Ken, is going and, in these music videos, and he's living out his like teen rock star dream with this? Just the way he like he plays the guitar in the music videos, and um dances around and jumps around and stuff. It's you could see like introverted baby Philippe in his room, like just going like, do you know what I mean, doing doing that kind of thing that like you're lying if you said you didn't do it, or you okay, maybe you're not, but but that kind of thing of like pretending you're a rock star. Because he looks like he's having so much fun like on these shoots. um I do like the kind of symbolism of the kind of desolate place he's in. There's something beautiful in it.
They gon' take all that you got. I got something that they want. Wide awake because these thoughts always keep me up. Run away from all the hate, disappear without a trace. They gon' miss me when I'm gone, I'll keep moving on. I try to give what they want from me. There's one side
I love this so much. Just oh,
slowly killing me. So don't tell me it's wrong, 'cause
I really like that use of mixed media. He used it earlier. The team used it earlier. With the kind of logo, but I really like this little bit of mixed media animation here. That's really cool.
it's wrong, 'cause it's not.
It really helps give that that kind of pop punk vibe. I don't know why, but when I see mixed media, I think of like, oh, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I remember like there was I'm I'm might be talking out my butt, but I'm pretty sure I remember watching a pop punk music video in the 2000s, maybe 2010s at latest, that had that same kind of vibe. Um,
Slowly killing me. So don't tell me it's wrong, 'cause it's not. I don't trust nobody to put up these walls.
I didn't expect this to be in English, to all be in English so far.
Come and go. And I don't know where I should go. Should go, 'cause I got no place to go. A home, fake faces come and go.
I didn't even think about that. The outfit. The outfit's really like
Conversations.
rugged looking, if that makes sense. Like when I say rugged, it's like that kind of um, it's that kind of fashion that you'd expect, like someone who is trying to give a like a strong front would wear. If that makes sense. Also, I just realized he's got like gel in his hair, or like hair product in his hair. That was the perfect time to pause for that. Um, this song, just while I'm paused, um, the fact that this song, um, obviously, I don't really listen to the UK radio, but this song would be perfect on the UK charts. Like I could see Radio One, BBC Radio One, and other charts, and other radio stations playing this. Um, and so I really hope one day that someone, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to request songs on the radio, but I really hope that someone hears this song and plays it on UK radio, because this would be perfect for for that for that kind of promotion, but also that kind of music scene. I honestly think this would do great.
A home, fake faces come and go.
Again, that mixed media is really cool. Ooh.
I'm so sick of these fake smiling faces. People want you just because you made it. So tired of it all. And it goes back and forth.
I think that's the thing as well. You know, he talks about making it and people wanting you because of that. And obviously for Felip, it can be this very obvious kind of, you know, he's made it as a music star, um, and as a performer, an entertainer, a rapper, and a singer. Yes, I'm just listing everything that he can do in the music side, um, as well as like 10 things. Might as well just list everything. Anyone got the giant scroll of things he can do? um, but I think you can take that and just extrapolate that kind of meaning for like you and I as regular people. Like you can be in like an amazing place in your job, in school. You can simply have like excellent mental health, um, or like appear to have excellent mental health. And then, you know, someone could like use that in order to try and make themselves feel better when, you know, they feel like they haven't got anything. Because a lot of people, I'm going to be very careful how I word this. A lot of people who are like this, who enjoy, it's a very minute amount of people that actually enjoy using people like that. But the people that are like that often do it because they don't have things in their own life. Like they don't have opportunities or advantages, or um, the ability to make those advantages and experiences and stuff themselves. And so they think it's like that story, like I don't know if it's an actual story or if it's just like a something like a tale, but it's the idea of the rich kid who buys their friends presents and stuff like that to make them their friends. I remember, I think it was like a kids program or something that I watched when I was a kid, and it was this rich kid, and he would like take money to school, and he would buy his friends, in quotations, things in order to make him um, likable, because people wouldn't approach him otherwise. Um, and so, in kind of that same way, you know, I hope Philippe hasn't had too much of this experience. Obviously, he's talking about something that he's experienced, um, but hopefully not too much, you know. Um, but I think the most important thing is people. You'll, and I say this, Philippe doesn't need to hear this probably, but maybe he does. Maybe you guys do watching. You will find your people when you yourself are ready. You know, people say like, you can't love other people until you love yourself. And I'm still very much working on that. But a lot of people think that just applies to romantic relationships, and it does. It does apply, of course, but it also applies to um, your platonic relationships as well, um, and even your familial relationships. Um, you know, people there's you know there's a difference between the person that goes, I'm having a hard time right now. I need a friend, and someone that like Philippe is talking about, who maybe is having a hard time, but is sorry, I lost my train of thought. Um, but they have but they have this need almost to kind of be like, help me, fix my problems for me, and that puts an immense amount of pressure on the other person. Um, I'm very fortunate this year, that I have made some amazing friends. I've had amazing friends, of course, before this year, but this year I have made some amazing friends. Um, Partially due to YouTube, and just being online in general, partially due to the things that I'm doing. But I'm really like finding my people this year, and I don't know. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. I'm gonna go back a little bit though. I do. I also I did just want to say, I did notice like the symbolism. He's very much deliberately chosen this location. It's a rocky quarry, rocky desert area. It's very solitary and isolated. Um, and I guess the kind of idea of the kind of car driving sequences are, I guess, this idea of the repetitive, cyclical nature of these relationships. He gets out of maybe one friendship or relationship or whatever that's like this, and then someone else comes along and does exactly the same thing. Um, and so that kind of, while it looks cool and helps that kind of cool demeanor that, again, the kind of fashion is kind of presenting to us, it does kind of, again, evoke that cyclical nature of, I guess, what he's been going through. I'm talking a lot. I'm really sorry, but
Sick of
that's what I'm here for.
smiling faces. People want you just
I
because
really like the guitar in this.
so tired of it all. And it goes back and forth, the same conversations. I'm so sick of these fake smiling faces. People want you just because you made it. So tired of it all.
I'm going to go back um, to replay this bit in a minute, but I think that's an important thing as well. The kind of idea of fake smiles has such a like a multitude of meanings, because I imagine when he goes through this, he himself will fake smile, but it's a different fake smile than the fake faces that he's referring to. So obviously, when he gets hurt, he uses his potential fake smile in order to hide and save face and hide that hurt. And it's amazing how a smile can kind of um, hide so much, like it's such a positive emotion and like emotional feature, and I think it's really really interesting how um you can say so much or say so little with a smile, you know. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm great. But you're not feeling great. You know, I'm your friend. I'm stabbing you in the back. You know, it it's it's such a simple thing. But it's so nuanced. Um I didn't realize we were gonna get like because it sounded like the music was gonna fade out. That's why I want to play this again. I'm really sorry. Um but yeah, I really like this. Also, is he wearing boots?
So
I'm just
tired of it
noticing that.
all. And it goes back and forth, the same conversations. I'm so sick.
The leather pants, sorry, the leather pants are giving like cowboy-esque fashion. Not a criticism. Looks great. I didn't even notice that. But it really gives that kind of when I was saying like creating like a front, obviously the kind of cowboy aesthetic and the cowboy kind of trope is that kind of idea of the lone ranger, the lone wanderer, you know, never tied down kind of thing. Um I'm assuming they put this car here for the purpose of the filming. Um but I'm just imagining like how lucky it would have been. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just thinking like how lucky it would have been that that car was exactly there just because of like the composition of the rocks with this. Like you've got like this perfect like foreground, midground, and then Philippe in the car in the background, and then the far background you've got this beautiful horizon line mountain kind of, I'm gonna assume mountainscape with the sun coming behind. And it's almost like there's a hopefulness with that maybe that maybe that the cycle won't repeat because obviously the car here, different car, but the car has crashed. It's not going anywhere, and maybe this is from the video kind of music video perspective, it's more a suggestion that he's breaking the cycle, that he's stopping, you know, allowing all these fake faces into his life, that he's not going to just be taken advantage of anymore. But yeah, sorry.
And it goes back and forth, the same conversations. I'm so sick of these fake smiling faces. People want you just because you made it. So tired of it all.
That is so.
Don't tell me it's
That is such an interesting shot.
I don't trust nobody. I put up these walls
I love that we're building up.
until I'm dried up. Fake
That we're taking away, but we're building back up now. Come on. Yes! Oh. Oh, I kind of wanted another chorus. I kind of wanted another chorus there. I just want to talk about really quickly something I noticed with the car after the fact. There's this kind of spray painted X on it, almost kind of like X marks the spot, and that's that kind of idea that the people that like Philippe is talking about, they have this kind of almost radar for people, and I mean that's what I'm taking from this. They have this kind of radar for people, and that's how they hone in on like who they're going to choose um to be, you know, to pretend to be friends with. It's almost like kind of idea of like whack-a-mole, like bonk you, oh now you, now you, now you, and so it's like I don't know if that car had it. I'm assuming it didn't, but that kind of spray painted idea is like X marks the spot on a map or an indicator ping or something, you know, to tell them like I'm here. Um, he talked about having nowhere where over here. Oops, sorry, whoops. Because I talked about not having no place to call home. Um, and that kind of harkens back as well to what I was saying about relationships in general. It's not just romantic relationships or platonic relationships that you can be used in or manipulated in. Familial relationships, you know, we often, as a society, we often go and talk about like how important family is and stuff like that. But often it's your chosen family that we should be more ascribing that value to, I think, because not every family is this close knit, um, positive place to be. Um, and so I completely understand that kind of that feeling of feeling isolated. And I love that it's juxtaposed with this kind of running sequence we have right here. We have, you know, he's running as though he's like desperately searching for something. And then it's, and you could look at this, I feel like, in two ways. This kind of final section here, you could look at it as the kind of, he's exhausted and tired of running from everyone because he doesn't know who to kind of who to trust. But equally, you could take it as like he's running and he maybe has, like, you could take a more positive view and say that he's run away and he's gotten far away, that he can kind of put my guard down, everything's fine. I'm still isolated, I'm still separate from other people, but I am now, you know, able to regulate myself a little bit better. And, you know, take that moment for myself to kind of rejuvenate and regenerate myself, um, or himself in this case. Um, but yeah, I love this. What I think I love about this shot, about this final shot, is like the color in the shot. So you've got this very monochromatic, and I'm sure that the kind of quarry does look like this. The area looks like this, but you've got this very monochromatic gravel sand thing, and it really helps Philippe stand out. And even like the color in the background, where I guess this is like the forestry or the woodland or whatever, even that's kind of really toned down and desaturated, so all your focus is on Philippe and his kind of this kind of exhausted state. Um and I really like with this fashion kind of choice and, you know, styling choice. Um you've got this really nice contrast between the trousers and the tank top. Um but also you've got this beautiful harmony. I'm talking like I actually know what I'm talking about. I don't have a clue, but you've got this beautiful harmony between his skin tone and his tank top, where the tank top doesn't wash out or like um distort his skin tone. Obviously, color theory is a whole thing, but I really like just this final shot. I like the way that it kind of it it's all very balanced, um and it just I don't know, it just I'm a visual nerd. It creates this beautiful image. um it really does. um yeah, I really enjoyed this. I feel like I say it after every reaction, but I do generally enjoy everything that I'm reacting to, that I say it to. I love this. I love again. I love the attitude of this song. I love the musicality of this song. Um, I said it earlier. I love the way that with SB19 you've got this like cohesive unit, and then seeing the kind of branching off into the solos. Um, you've got these different musical genre explorations and tone, you know, tones to them. um, you know, Philippe's solos are entirely different to Pablo's, and Pablo and Josue's music. You know, Justin is a far cry away from Philippe, and then you've got Josh, who's a far cry from everyone too. You know, they're all these different like musical expressions, but then when you think about SB19 as a group, and it's like it's so amazing how each of the members are able to kind of give those distinct flavors and tones and colors, to their, from their own musical kind of stylings and preferences, and then feed it together into the group. And I love that because there's at least with more Western boy groups, there's a tendency for that individuality to be lost, um, or at least not expected. You'll hear about like a boy band member going solo, and they come out, or even a girl group, girl band, and then they'll come out with a solo, and then people will be like, "What? That's not what we expected," and and things like that. Um, but when I listen to SB19, and when I listen to, for instance, Felip's solos, uh, or indeed any of the member solos, I definitely can feel in both, where um, their kind of influences are in the song, um, and how those individual tastes come into it. I really really like this. I'm really really glad that I kept kind of spoiler free with this. I will admit, scrolling on TikTok, occasionally I would see like a TikTok for the song, because For You page, but I never like stuck around and like stayed to watch it because I didn't want to spoil myself. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because just purely because I wanted to enjoy this here with you guys. I really really and I really really did enjoy this. Um, so yeah, um, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being patient with all of these different upload schedules and stuff that have been failing and flopping around with. We'll be trying to get back to Monday, Wednesday, Fridays when I can. But those are the days that I will definitely be uploading, um, if not other days. Um, but please let me know you guys' thoughts about this song. Did I get the interpretations right? Were there interpretations I missed? Um, do you have basic questions? Do you have knowledge that I don't have about this? That maybe something about the writing process behind the song. Please let me know. I genuinely really enjoy our conversations in the comments. And so yeah, thank you guys so much um, for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.